Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine again. Got Rocky with me today. We got something special here for you. We've had a bunch of people ask us why we don't review firearms. Hang tight, we got something special for you. All right, welcome back. The question I've been asked many times, why we do not review or write about firearms. And the basic question, or the answer to that question, is pretty simple. Backwoods Biker Magazine has been designed to reach out to people that are motorcyclists who also enjoy the outdoors. We're marrying the two together, all right? All around the world, many bikers like to ride out. They might just be campers or hunters or whatever. But that's what we do. And we review gear and equipment, and I often do teaching videos that are more geared towards people that are motorcyclists. But as you've seen in the videos, a lot of the things that I teach also go over into just, if you're a bushcrafter, if you are a survivalist or a homesteader, or you're just a guy that wants to be a backpacker to go out and hump out for a day or for a couple nights. That's what we do. So, you know, try to take a shotgun on a motorcycle is pretty impossible. To take a long rifle, that's pretty impossible. You know, I guess you could put it in a case and strap it onto your sissy bar, but it's still cumbersome. So we've stayed away from that. And there's only been one rifle or really firearm that I would ever say was even close to something that I would want to carry. And it's a firearm that I first experienced back in 1977. It was the fall of 1977, September as a matter of fact. I was on leave from the Marine Corps, and a friend of mine invited me to go hunting. And when I got to his house, his dad was showing off his collection. And in his collection, he had a Springfield Armory M6. I had heard about it, but I'd never seen it. And it was a slick little takedown over and under, 22 long with a 410 shotgun. And I mean, it was a lot of fun, but I'll be honest with you, the glamour of it wore off real quick when I started firing because it hurt my hands. But before the M6 that was made by Springfield Armory, Ithaca Firearms in 1952 started producing what was called the M6 Airman Survival Weapon. And it was designed not for hunting, or excuse me, it wasn't designed for shooting at the enemy, firing at the enemy. It was designed for whenever air pilots went down into enemy territory and they had to survive. It was to help them to hunt for game. And, you know, if you shoot at somebody with a 22, yes, it can do damage, as will a 410 shotgun. But it wasn't designed for that. And they made it specifically for the military, and they made it from 1952 till about 1970. Springfield Arms started producing it, and the difference between the two weapons are quite a bit of difference. I've always wanted one of those, but the problem is, especially with the Ithaca version, you're talking maybe $2,000 to $2,200 for that particular weapon. If you go for the Springfield Armory, the price is going to come down, but you're still well over $1,000. So I've shied away from it. And, you know, about a year ago, we started getting emails from people asking, would you please review this one, review this one, review this one, talking about different weapons. And then finally some emails started coming in saying, have you heard about TPS Arms and their new version of the M6? So I started doing some research. We reached out to Jeff Paulson there at TPS Arms, and lo and behold, he sent us an M6 that they happen to produce. It is one of the slickest little weapon systems that you'll ever come across. And Rocky's got it off over here to the left, and I'm going to kind of deflect everything to him, because he's the guy that's been in possession of this weapon. He's the guy that's been firing it, and he's the guy that's been plunking this and that with it. You know, so with that being said, Rocky, thanks for stopping in today and bringing the M6 in. Why don't you lay it out here and let us see it, and just tell me what you think of this little guy.
All right. Like the traditional M6, this breaks down to 2 pieces, which is why we really like it for bikes. When broken down, it's under 19 inches, coming in at 18 3/4. There's some big differences between this and the Springfield version. One of the biggest being this pin. If you ever had the Springfield, these little pins here got lost all the time. Their version, this pin will not fall out.
You know, I said that I wasn't going to say too much here, but that pin right there is one of the reasons that I did not like the version that I shot, the Springfield version, because the first time that I tried to put the weapon together to go rabbit hunting, I dropped the pin, and it took us probably an hour to find that joker down in the dead grass. I hated that about that, and now they fixed that.
Another difference they had a tactical rail up at the top, so you can put a different sight on there if you want to. It comes with a little swivel here. You have either the open V for the 410, or the more traditional closed for the 22. You can see that there.
Sure.
Another thing they added was this bump stop here. Whenever you drop in a piece of ammo, both the Springfield and the Ithaca version, they drop all the way in. Had a hard time getting them out. When these fire, they stay about a little more than a quarter of an inch out. Easy to pull out. I probably put 200 or 300 22s through here, close to 100 410s, and they had no problem getting any of them out.
Yeah, that was also a problem with the original.
Had to carry a knife with you.
Had to carry a knife to get it out.
They made the entire stock just a little bit wider, a little more comfortable, because the old versions used to, even for a 410, would bite into your shoulder. They were real narrow at the end.
That's another thing that I remember about shooting the shotgun, the 410. It was hard on the cheek, that's for sure.
They added in on their hammer, similar to the Springfield and the Ithaca both. You have a selector here, but they added in a center setting that is a dry fire. Something else that is exclusively theirs is an ammo compartment inside the stock.
This is cool. I like this.
It's probably one of the neatest features they added in compared to the Springfield or Ithaca.
Check
now,
that out.
The way these sit in here is these little plates. They send you 4. They send you 2 22s, 2 410s. Change them out however you want.
How much ammo will that hold? Was there 14 22s and 7?
It holds 6 410s, and it holds, I believe, 12 22s.
That's 14.
13.
13?
Yep, 13 22s.
Okay.
Their other big change was they lengthened and widened out the trigger pad. Make it a lot more comfortable when you're shooting. Give you a better grip on it.
It's not a conventional trigger, as you can see. Hold that up to the camera. It's not a conventional trigger, but it is just a
flat pad.
Flat pad is what it is, and it operates off the pressure from your hand. Something else that the original didn't have was a safety, and they added a safety to that, which, you know, I mean, come on, that's necessary.
Put this together for you here real quick.
While he's putting this together, this particular weapon from TPS Arms, when broke down, will fit in any saddlebag just about. I mean, you saw it was only 19 inches long. It does not come with the case, so you have to buy your own case, and there's a bunch of them out there that you can use. Rocky happens to use a hard shell case, but there are many different soft shell cases, and I believe TPS Arms also offers one on their website. But you know, a lot of guys are looking for a way to be able to carry a weapon, you know, when they go hunting, and this is a great option. Not only does it fit inside of a saddlebag, but it'll fit in most conventional backpacks. I've put this in the John Pack, which is a small wax canvas bag. It fits great. I put it in the Kelty Strike 2300, and it fit down in there without a problem. And I didn't take it out with me. I just put it in there to see how it would fit. It's perfect. It's perfect. Put it on either side and pack all your gear in the middle, and no one's ever going to know you're even carrying this firearm whenever you're out in the bush.
Extremely easy to load. Shoots very straight. All I do to load this, I'm just going to grab this back plate here, wide grip, and that's it. Drop your ammo right in.
Break it down.
Breaks down.
Talk about how you choose which round you're going to fire.
Well, it depends upon what you're going after. I mean, if you're going after a small rabbit, 410. I mean, it's really your choice depending on what you want to hunt.
Isn't there a special way that you choose between the 22 and the 410?
Oh, okay, you mean how to use a selector?
Yeah, right.
Yes, yes.
Any bozo's going to know what to freaking shoot at.
Okay, well, should ask that question then.
Okay.
Yeah, all it is here, got a selector switch in the back. That's going to be your 22 when it's popped all the way out. Push it all the way in. That's going to be your 410 round. Like I said, in the middle here is the dry fire setting for it.
Yeah, hold that up and get a good shot in the camera. Look how big that is. It's just, when it's put together, let's see here. I brought a tape measure out here just for this reason.
I believe it's around 32.
Yep, 32 inches.
Yep.
You know, that's nothing, and it's a very formidable, very accurate firearm. You know, I've had guys ask me, you know, what the accuracy on it is. Rocky has had this, as I said, in his possession for a long time, and Lyle, our other firearm guy, had it in his possession. And both of them have told me it's, you know, in their opinion, it is very, very easy to shoot. It's very light to carry, and it is super accurate, very accurate.
Mm-hmm. Another great thing they added here in the barrel, I'm going to take it apart real quick because you can kind of get a better look at the barrel. On their 410, they've included what they call choke tubes. Right here at the end of the barrel, so you can change your pattern. When they send these, they send 2 tubes, this little tool here. Now I will say, be very careful with your choke tube changer, do not lose it. That is proprietary to them.
You have to reach out to TPS.
To get a new one, yeah. But they are extremely easy to change.
You know, a lot of the things that you're seeing and hearing right now, you can check on their website. You'll see that down there at www.tpsarms.com. And you will be amazed at what they're doing there. Now, they've been known more for their replacement parts, their repop parts for AR-15s and different weapons like that. And the last time that I talked to Jeff, he said he's got some pretty special stuff coming down the pipe. We haven't seen anything yet from them. If you want to read the article that we did when we reviewed this, if you'll get on backwoodsbiker.com and go to back issues or recent issues, I forget the tag up there on that website, but you will see the whole article. You can see the whole March magazine there. But TPS Arms, we featured them with a very, very big article in there, nice article. A lot of information is there that we may not be sharing with you right here. You know, being on camera is a lot different than sitting down and writing an article. But, you know, everything is right there. Go ahead.
Now you saw there, it took 45 seconds to change your tube. And I mean, it's a great little hunting rifle. Super easy to transport. You can take it just about anywhere you want to go. And for the money, it's probably the best lightweight rifle you're going to find.
Speaking of price, it's right around $580 the last time that I checked, but I've been told that they've been found for less than $500 in some places. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that, but you know, a lot of guys are kind of on the fence because of the price. But when you consider what you're getting here, that is a very, very good price. You know, you're not going to find a compact firearm like this that is able to perform like this. And this is what I would consider a lifetime weapon, lifetime
Oh,
firearm,
absolutely.
if you take good care of it. You know, you just can't fire it 4 or 5 times and put it off in your closet and expect it to be a good boy back there. You got to take care of this firearm just like you do any other firearm. What would you say is the most positive thing about this?
Definitely the transportability and the accuracy on it. It's deadly accurate. Like I said, it just fits anywhere you want to put it.
Yeah, the accuracy is, you know, as anyone that fires a weapon, accuracy is important. And
Especially when you're hunting for food.
I've owned firearms before that I don't care how bad or how good you might be, that they were just so stinking inaccurate, it isn't even worth. I've got one of those hanging up out in my garage, as a matter of fact, that it can't hit anything, you know. So accuracy is very, very important. Is there anything you'd say is a negative about it?
The only thing I can think of at all is that it is a exclusively shotgun. Cannot put any slugs through it.
Okay, all right, all right.
And that is the only thing.
But I think they might be working that out also, but I'm not sure. Okay, it's been a
I
while
know they've
since I
made some
talked to Jeff,
modifications.
you know, it's been a while. But that would be a plus if you could put a deer slug in there, you know. But at this point, not with this particular model that we have with us. Now, this is strictly studio stuff that we're doing right now, but in the future, hunting season is just now coming in. Hopefully we can get out with this and show you just how accurate it is by taking down some little squirrels and some bunny rabbits. Those are good this time of the year. Is it something that you could take down a deer with it? No. You'd be...
Pretty hard pressed.
Nah, I don't think you're going to do it, you know. I mean, you'd have to be sitting on top of it and be able to even have a chance, you know. You would be torturing that deer more than you would taking it down, to be honest with you. But for small game, that's what this is made for. You know, if you're looking for a firearm that is going to protect your home, this really isn't the guy. But if you are someone that likes to get out and you like to hunt, and you're on a motorcycle, and you want to get out in the bush, this is your guy right here. I have been, since that article dropped back in March, I've been contacted several times by other firearms company asking if we would be interested in looking at their firearms. Well, the problem is that we've got a schedule. I can't do all of that, and there's a lot of hoops that we have to go through also to be able to review a firearm. You know, it kind of sucks, to be honest with you, but that's just the way it is. But, you know, if I'm going to buy a Takedown firearm, as to date, this is the guy that I would recommend to any of you guys that are watching our channel to read the magazine. It's just a great little guy to have in your arsenal if you're a gun collector or if you're just a guy that wants to go out and hunt. You know, appreciate you being here today, Rock.
Thank you.
You know, the other thing that I want to make mention of is that this weapon is also going to be featured in our December issue. End of the year issue, it'll be there. You want to keep an eye out for that. And while I'm just talking about the magazine, January 1st is when we're going to launch our all-digital subscription. It's going to be 99 cents a month. No commitments. You can get in and out just like that. But it will be the same magazine that you have seen or maybe had in your hands, full color, full of great information, how-tos, guest, I was going to say guest artists, but just guests that will be experts in their field. We've had so far, you know, I mean, a couple of the guys we've had in our magazine is Craig Caudill. Craig is one of the most renowned trackers in the whole world. We've also had Les Stroud, Survivor Man, and that article was really, really interesting. So be on the lookout for that. But, you know, we appreciate you watching the videos, all your support that you give us. You know, keep your emails coming. We do a mail call every month, and we also have a giveaway program. And the way you get involved in the giveaway programs is that you hit the subscribe button down there on your right, and then send us an email right there at tony@backwoodsbiker.com, and we'll put you in the database. And once a month, I'll pull 1, 2, 3 names, and whoever you are, that's what you're going to get. We give away fire kits, we give away bush butter from Wood Tramp Gear, we give away knives, we give away, let me see, you know, right over there on that shelf, down on the bottom. Just grab some of that stuff. That's a part of the giveaway stuff that we're giving away this in the very near future here. Yeah, grab that, and grab the multi-tool there, and how about a sharpener? Yeah, bring that over here. This is the type of stuff that we give away. You know, I mean, this is a bite and sting kit. You know, this comes from Sawyer. It's called the Extractor. It says the only suction device proven to remove snake venom. You know, this is not something that I would say buy for snake venom, but for bites and stings, yes. You know, the best snake kit that you can have, a snake bite kit, is a set of keys. That's the truth. But we've got these Smith's pocket sharpeners are going to be given away here shortly. These are pretty cool. This is actually the Pocket Pal X2, and it has ferro rod in it. It has a compass in it, so kind of a little survival tool. You know, pretty cool. And then the multi-tool. We've given away a couple of these already, you know, but that's, you know, pretty neat stuff. All you got to do is become a subscriber, get put in there, you know, and if we pull your name out, what we'll do is we'll send you a heads up, and all you do is pay for shipping. It's like about $5, you know, something like that, you know. But it's a pretty good deal, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I pulled your name a couple times and threw it away. All right, thanks again. Appreciate it. Until next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, especially when you're dealing with firearms, you be safe out there.